The National Democratic Congress is calling for an urgent meeting with the Electoral Commission over what it describes as, quote, serious discrepancies, unquote, discovered during the ongoing 2024 voter exhibition exercise. In a letter signed by the party's General Secretary, Fifi Fiavikwete, the NDC expressed concerns about inconsistencies between the provisional voter register provided by the Commission and the register currently being exhibited at the various centers. Well, the party is urging a swift resolution to these issues to ensure that the upcoming elections are free and fair. And that statement is coming up on your screen shortly as we give you excerpts of that statement. It says that we bring you greetings from the NDC party headquarters, Accra, and trust that this letter finds you well. We write to request for an important emergency meeting with you and your team to discuss very serious discrepancies discovered during the ongoing 2024 voter exhibition exercise. They emanate from analysis of provisional voter register given to us by the Commission and registers being exhibited at the centers. They go on to say we anticipate a favorable and timely response as we work towards free and fair, transparent elections. Well, ahead of this meeting, let's speak to the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, Mustapha Bande. Thank you for your time here on News Desk. Now, highlight for us some of these discrepancies that you're pointing out. What specific discrepancies did you identify in the provisional voter register and the register being exhibited at the centers?
Thank you very much, and good morning to your cherished listeners. I think that our analysis team have discovered very huge fundamental data discrepancies in terms of the registration that we have done and also the provisional voter register that was given to political parties. And then what has been provided or what is being used by the Commission itself at the various exhibition centers that are ongoing. And these discrepancies goes to the root of the credibility of the exercise that we are undertaking. We have decided that the Electoral Commission is an institution, and the first step, let us request a meeting, let the Commission avail itself and the presence of other political parties who equally have interest so that these matters can first be addressed by the Commission, because obviously the Commission is the institution responsible for everything that is about election registers and everything. So for the benefit of the doubt, we think that it's appropriate that the Commission would be briefed on some of the particulars of the issues before we hit to public, so that in the event that the Commission is not able to deal with it, then we can open up. But in the meantime, I can refer you to some other ancillary issues, such as what has happened in Tamale, where people are being transferred from one constituency to the other from Tamale South precisely to Pusiga constituency. So it's not even adjoining constituencies, it's another region. Pusiga and Tamale are very far. And so how did we get to a place where people and their data is being transferred when they haven't actually applied for transfer? So these matters are very serious issues, including, like I said, huge discoveries, fundamental discoveries of discrepancies that the Electoral Commission should be able to address if the IPAC meeting we have requested through the General Secretary of our party to the Electoral Commission. We are hoping that we'll have that meeting and on the hand side, get the issues addressed at that level before we discuss such discrepancies outside.
Has the EC officially reached out to you confirming a date for the meeting?
Not that I know of yet, but I believe that the issues we have on the table are so serious that by now our off-record conversation would have appropriately informed the Commission that, look, what has ensued the entire process is so serious, but we also believe that it can be corrected because as an institution, they are there to make up things. So when it falls the standard, it's the responsibility of political parties as stakeholders to call to the attention. And I believe that they should be able to effect and restate what the correct thing is so that together we can have a transparent and a credible election.
Now, does your concern also include the arrest of an individual alleged to be in possession of missing EC BVD? Because this came up last week and the EC had assured that indeed they've put measures in place to ensure that whatever happened with that arrest does not affect the quality of results they put out or the integrity of the election.
Well, I believe that I completely disagree and depart from the position of the Electoral Commission. Such a sensitive device that one may call a security device for the purposes of the work it does, how did it get to a public place in order to be sold? And so it has everything to do with the credibility and the intactness of the data that we have. Our data, as far as the Electoral Commission is concerned, is so vulnerable, is so available to be accessed at the marketplace. And for me, I believe that when the Electoral Commission continue to say discrepancies or challenges that we are seeing or manifesting itself has a tendency to affect every job, and the Commission continue to give assurance, for me, it's even more scarier because we should not even be at a place where your recorder that you used to work is found at the marketplace where somebody is being sold after you have gone to do interviews. That is complete negligence. That is complete affront to your effort to have a credible exercise. Credibility of the exercise is key. Fundamental is the commitment of the Electoral Commission to ensure that the exercise is grounded with utmost fairness and public trust. Where is the public trust when the devices that we use to vote are found in the marketplace and being sold? And so I disagree with the Electoral Commission. But again, these are matters that would have to critically be discussed at IPAC with the Commission involved so that we can find a common ground to protect the data, to protect the devices that we have, and to further strengthen trust, as far as I'm concerned, that will lead to a transparent and a peaceful process. But if we continue to live by the notion of the Electoral Commission and their promises where they fail every day, they have basically become an institution that promises every day and fail, because throughout some time now, anytime the Electoral Commission promises to do one thing, the end result is another thing, and that is more fearful going into this election.
Well, let's head now to Parliament. Thank you, Mr. Fagbande, because